Hi, my name is Corey. So I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but there is this guitar maker on YouTube named Chris Alvarado. He is the founder of Driftwood Guitars, and his guitars are absolutely stunning. He has uploaded a 19-hour-long video of how he builds his own guitars, and he has encouraged people to follow along with it in our own builds. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. So, I've already built one guitar. It's absolute shit. And then I built a matching set of baritone ukuleles for my parents. And that's where I've been for the last 9 months. And I feel ready to follow along with him and take you guys along with me. And so with that being said, we are on his episode 1, joining the soundboard. He also puts his rosette in, but my rosette's going to be in the next video because I'm not that good at this. So, with that being said, this is how I joined the soundboard of this guitar. We're first going to rounded. You don't want to do that. It ruins the edge. Okay, so this next step is called lapping. Plain looks like right now. I think I went over tape. A little bit more, so straight down. Ooh. Okay, so first shaving. It's not bad. Oh, I mean, it's kind of bad. It kind of fell apart. Nice and thin though. You can see through those almost. That's pretty good, and it leaves a very nice finish too. First step of building a guitar is joining the soundboard together. And the way that Chris did it, he glued it together using this plate joining jig. So I have here a piece of Sitka spruce. They are orphaned pieces, meaning that they're not book matched to each other. But they still look really nice for being an orphaned. They're too thick. They need to be around 3 millimeters. Right now they are at 4.7, 4.5, a millimeter to 2 millimeters too thick. Ideally, what would happen is you glue these together and then you run them all through a sander at the same time. Problem is that I don't have a thicknesser that can fit this much width. So I have a couple options. I can get in touch with a cabinet maker who might have a thicknesser, probably does have a thicknesser. It can probably sand these down for me. I can glue them together and then plane it down by hand, which is scary. Or I can send them through individually through my planer until they're at the right thickness and then glue them together and just try to work that seam out. And that's the route I want to go down. However, I need to see just how well this jig can glue together a soundboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself an identical set of these made out of pine instead of just some scrap wood. See how well this glues them together. If it does it really well, then I'll sand these down and glue together our soundboard. Use this piece of pine. Why? Why did it do that? Oh, because it had already been sawn. Using this one instead. This is the book matched pair. You see how they are identical? So now we're going to take these down to 3 millimeters. And then we're going to glue them together. And the purpose of this is to see how well this joint glues up in my joining jig. Oh my god, that is messy. Those are done and ready. This is just a test, so it's not super important. But I've taken these down to 2.5 millimeters. Because I figured if I can do it that thin, then I should be able to do it at a little bit thicker, you know? So, just gotta figure out which way this was book matched. I think it was that way. We're gonna do a process called jointing. Jointing. Joiner. Jointing. I forget exactly. But basically, I need somewhere to do this. So we're checking for light gaps. So we're gonna stick these together. Ooh. And see how I can't move them apart? Like they don't want to slide. Yeah, like that, how they're stuck. That's because of the amount of friction. So, whoa, big crack in that board. This still has a lot of gaps in it, so we're gonna go over it again until it's perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna take this guy, the fret leveling beam. Just gonna put it on and just. There's a high spot right in the middle. Why? So if you look very closely, right about here, there is a crack that runs right here. So I'm going to fill that with some super glue before I join these together because I don't want that to break. I'm going to use some thin super glue. I want to apply enough to where it leaks through the backside, just so I know it had good contact. Spray it with some accelerate. Okay, this is how we're going to join these together. We're going to take some tape. Line this up so that I can then... Actually, Chris didn't use tape. Maybe we don't use tape. I have this. This is a plain joining jig. I copied Chris's as best I could. Roughly, not actually as best I could, but roughly copied it. This is not completely flat. My goal is to use as little glue as possible. Okay, damn, but I need to even cover it. I'm gonna put one piece of tape down here, just so that it doesn't stick to the form. Okay, and then this guy goes on top. Like so. That just goes around. Shit, come on. Maybe I should have done the middle one first, actually. Okay, and then these wedges, and this is kind of the scary part for me. Crank down on this. It's bending a lot. Oh, it's really bending. I need to make this platform a bit wider, I think. He hammered his in. I don't know if I'm brave enough to hammer mine in.
I'm gonna move this shelf over to there. I'm gonna move that press back over to here.
What do you mean? You would just set it on nicely and go. See, it started. Well, I don't want to take that big of a cut.
Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
Yeah, I know. There, now it's like barely even. That's still a big cut. That's still a really big cut.
That's a lot. That's so much.
Oh, I know. I should have taken this scrap piece first.
That didn't take off anything.
I mean, that would definitely get there.
The problem is what people do though is they sit right here and go.
Yeah, and then you get bumps and
But
it
if you
goes
do
to the
this,
finish.
I think you'll get there, dude.
Okay. Noted. I'm gonna do this.
I know you are.
That doesn't seem like it's gonna be too difficult. And it's gonna make it smooth too.
Coming all the way back out, yeah.
Yeah.
Sharp plane.
Huh?
Pretty sharp plane.
I know, I sharpened it today.
Maybe I just suck with planes. How do you know where you're at?
You can see it.
You can?
Yeah, see? Like high spots right there.
Oh, fuck.
Can you see it, right?
Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of high spots.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that in your finish.
Yeah. That's why drum sander or plane, I guess. I could probably do a bigger cut though. That's taking off nothing.
I wouldn't get too impatient.
No.
It didn't take you that long.
See how many high spots? That might actually be doable with the hand plane. Look at that, shaving. Wow. Oh crap, that was getting flat. Doesn't matter if what.
The thickness varies a little bit.
No,
On the back,
I mean,
on the underneath side.
on the back side, I mean, all of it matters because you want even
Yeah, but it's not gonna matter enough.
$25,000 guitar. I'd want that.
No one's gonna know.
I would know.
If the inside wasn't perfect.
Yeah, but you look at like that's a finished surface, you know, with the hand plane.
Yeah.
Not so much with that. I know they're still here and all of this. That's definitely from the planer though, because they're
Planer lines. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I think this might actually work with the hand plane,
work, dude. You might be able to do this
Yeah.
without columns.
which would be great because I think this is fun.
I know you do. And it's cool. Definitely cool.
No, I know.
Fucking thing is sharp, dude.
I know. Oops. I know it's sharp. I sharpened it.
Yeah, but you're almost there.
I know. And look how good the finish is.
Jesus. I stand corrected.
Thank you. It takes a big man to say that.
No, I say it all the time. I'm wrong constantly, dude. What are you talking about? Do you always plane crooked like this?
Yeah, it helps
Go
the
one way.
blade cut better.
It helps it flatter, keep it
Yeah,
lighter.
because if you try to go straight, like knives don't cut off of pressure, they cut off of slicing. So if you can go like slanted with it, it slices
I
a
have
lot
an
easier.
electric planer.
Like a
4-inch.
yeah.
Yeah.
But does it end up like that? How
I
nice?
don't know.
Yeah.
You're about there. With good light, you can see. Oh shit, you're recording.
Oh yeah.
Let me get out of your way. You might not be able to use any of that.
This is gonna be really hard to show on camera, but it has like waves in it, like this way. And so my thought is that the bottom board that I was planning on wasn't smooth enough, and so I swapped it out with this guy. Very smooth. But also, I think that instead of going straight like that, I'm gonna go on a bit of a diagonal or so. I'm gonna maybe go across it like this or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try again though. Because the waves are this way. Like this way, it feels so smooth this way, but this way it does not. It's not cutting. I mean, that's pretty flat. Yeah, that's really flat. I think that's done it. I think that's pretty freaking flat. However, I do want to go, even though it says it's flat, even though this is like, it's flat, I can feel like a bump right there. I swear to God, I can feel one. Oh, there is a bump. You can see it with the light. Oh, right there's really good though. Just a little bump right there. Except for the tear out and this little hollow right here. That is mostly flat, so I think this is a success. Obviously without the tear out, I need to not do that again. We gotta make some modifications to this jig. You see how much space is between here and here? That's too much, and when the rope tightens it, it's gonna pull it down like that and bend it. I don't really want that, so I'm gonna add a little bit more material here. I've added a little board there, and the same thing on this side. So now what I want to do is just dry fit it and see if it can, see how much it bends or flexes. Okay, moment of truth. So I've just pushed these in. They're not tight yet. See, not tight at all. I don't see any flex in the board yet, which is nice. And these are already starting to get a little tight, not too much. Yeah. That scares me. Well, I mean, that's... Oh, I farted. That seems alright. I would feel confident gluing that together. Okay, first things first. Okay, so a workable guitar top is about 3 millimeters. These ones are about 4.5. So I'm going to run them through here a little bit and get them down just 1 millimeter, so get them down to 3.5 and then go back through with a hand plane. Next step is to joint them. So we need to get this seam to where no light can go through it. My dad was getting a little bit passionate about it not turning out well. Having fun? No. No.
I got other stuff I should be doing.
And yet you insist on helping.
I can't stand the struggle.
What do you mean? The struggle is how you learn. How's it? I see sunlight through the camera. there's a lot of sunlight. So I got it. The secret is a couple things. You need a surface, or it's helpful to have a surface that is longer than the board. But even with that, we were still getting like a concave in the middle. And the reason why is because as we were going, we were putting pressure here in the middle more so it sanded away the middle more than the sides, right? I found out that if you go like this, start and stop the same distance away from the sides, like that, and it ended up just perfect. Alright, now we can glue it together. Glue it. Yes. What is that? Oh. Dude, that seam is just perfect. You can't see it. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay. Ooh, it's starting to bend a lot, so I don't think I want to go much harder. But I think that's good. That's locked in there. Alright, wait until tomorrow.
So that ended up being it for that video. You'll see how the soundboard turned out in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we put the rosette in. First time ever making a rosette, and I'm really, really excited about it.